Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside the MSU Dome, Minot State University, or as students call it here, the Concrete Barn on the Hill for State B boys basketball between North Star and LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Coming at you here in our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all. Home, auto, crop, commercial, benefits, insurance, IrieINS.com for a free quote today in our Irie Insurance pregame show. As again, it'll be the top-seeded North Star Bearcats taking on the number 8-seeded LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. On our pregame comments, we'll talk with both head coaches, Jesse Vogt from North Star, and coming up next, Tyler Thielgis from LaMoure-Litchville Marion. And plus, we'll go over both these teams' paths to the state tournament. And as well, we'll have our colors and keys and lineups and all kinds of fun stuff here on yourliveevent.com on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Coaches' comments come your way next.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our pregame coaches' comments ahead of tonight's quarterfinal between LaMoure-Litchville Marion and North Star, joined by the head coach of the Lobos and Tyler Thielgis. And Coach, I feel like you're a team that's maybe, even though you're an 8th seed, doesn't feel like probably that you're the 8th team in this field of 8.
No, I mean, we're going to go into every contest with some confidence that if we play our game and can manage the game, that we're able to compete with anybody out there.
Got a tough challenge tonight, of course, in the top-seeded North Star Bearcats. Your thoughts on what you see out of Jesse Vogt's squad?
Yeah, absolutely. They got a lot of tradition up in North Star. They're well coached, and they got some familiar last names in the Hagler guys, and especially the older Hagler. He's an absolute stud, and we're going to have to try to find a way to slow him down, and he's got a really good supporting cast in the Simon twins and some other seniors.
Offensively, first quarter, second quarter, what are you looking to see out of your guys?
Well, we just got to come out and kind of settle into the game right away. We got to make sure we're taking care of the ball and we're controlling the glass defensively.
It's, of course, the 12th time that LaMoure-Litchville, or Marion, or all the above have made it to the state tournament, so I got to feel like those jitters maybe not affect you as much as other teams.
Yeah, we got a lot of Lobo pride in our communities. Obviously, between Litchville, Marion, and LaMoure, we've had some success, especially as of late. And like I said earlier, we got confidence that we can compete with anyone out there, but we fully realize that if we don't play a good game, North Star is such a good team that they can take it to us if we're not ready.
LaMoure-Litchville Marion head coach Tyler Thiel just joining us here on our pregame coaches' comments. Coach, best of luck tonight. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
On our pregame coaches interviews ahead of tonight's quarterfinal between North Star and LaMoure-Litchville Marion, joined by the North Star head coach and Jesse Votes. And coach, number one seed certainly didn't come easy, but of course the records don't really matter anymore. You got 8 teams in the field, and you got a 1-in-8 shot at winning.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the district and regional tournaments didn't come easy. You know, we had some battles and we had some close games at the half times, and you know, we were fortunate enough to make some adjustments and come out on the winning side of things. And yeah, obviously once you get to the state tournament, it doesn't really matter, you know, what your rank is, what your seed is. You know, that's just kind of cool information for reporters and fans to talk about and have conversation.
Of course, it's always a special looking at all the storylines and all the different ins and outs of each particular team. And, of course, it's a new decade, but it almost feels like the same. There's Haglers at the state tournament from North Star.
Yeah, there's still some familiar faces, you know, and you know, some of those guys that have moved on from the program have come back to help us, you know, whether that's like a Komorowski or, you know, the Hagler. Jake obviously is an assistant coach, and, you know, those guys are still around and they're still part of our program.
You got a challenge tonight. LaMoure-Litchville Marion feels like a team that's not really an 8 seed, but could be even higher ranked in this tournament. Your thoughts on the Lobos?
Yeah, for sure. We've watched a lot of film on them. Obviously, they've got a standout player in Max Muslin, and he's the one that we're going to have to try to equalize as much as possible and keep the ball out of his hands and find ways to get the ball out of his hands. Maybe push the tempo a little bit and see if we can get some easy buckets at the other end.
Offensively, what do you want to see from your guys in the first 8 minutes?
Just a hot start. We're hoping that we can get the jitters out during the 25-minute warm-up session. We had a really good shoot-around this morning, and like I said, the atmosphere is going to be something they haven't been in before. And hopefully we can get a good start going. We take care of the basketball, hit a couple shots, and settle in.
Head coach Jesse Vogt joining us in our pregame coaches' comments ahead of the quarterfinal between the Lobos and the Bearcats. Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let LaMoure Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at LaMoure Drugstore, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
We're coming on back on the Zyre Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Zyre Insurance. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IREINS.com for more information and free quote today. Quick facts for both of these teams. The North Star Bearcats start with the number 1 seed. They're 24-1. Their only loss, we had it for you on YourLiveEvent.com, is Hillsborough Central Valley got a little redemption after last year's tough loss to the Bearcats, handing them a big deficit. It was pretty much a wire-to-wire victory for the Burros in that one. The rest of the games have been decided in North Star's favor. Again, they are the number 1 seed, the Region 2 champions. They're the top-ranked team of the state. 5th state appearance as North Star, the first since 2014. Of course, the last time they made it here, the assistant coach Jake Hagler was a star player for that team. North Stars also appeared in 4 state tournaments as Can-Do, 3 as Leeds, Wolford, 2 as Wolford, and 1 as Bisbee England. Of course, Leeds now is with Benson County. Leeds is with North Star in football. Wolford closed. The school closed a handful of years ago, and the territory, if you want to call it that, was divided between North Star, Rolette, of course, Rolette, Wolford, and Rugby. So there's a little history on that there. And also, again, 1 is Bisbee England for the area teams. 1 state title is North Star in 2011. 1 state title is Bisbee England in 1989. And the only loss, again, the year of Hillsborough Central Valley. They're only 1-0, though, versus other state tournament teams. They beat our Redeemers 43-42 earlier this year. Seems like the boys' teams have met each other a lot less than the girls' teams coming into the state tournament. As for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, the Lobos are 16-10. They were the Region 1 runner-up, the number 8 seed, not ranked in the final poll. 4 state appearance as LaMoure-Litchville Marion, their first in 2 years. Also appeared in 3 state tournaments as LaMoure, winning the state title in 76. 4 appearances as Litchville, Marion, Montpelier, and 1 as Litchville. Of course, Montpelier is now with Cullen Montpelier, who's also in this tournament and fell earlier today to West Hope Newburgh 67-61. The Lobos are 0-5 versus state tournament entries. 2 losses to Sargent County, 1 to Cullen Montpelier, 2 to Cullen Montpelier, and 1 loss to Bowman County as well. So quick facts for both these teams. As we're going to step aside here briefly for the color guard and the national anthem. Before we get to that, again, score updates. Again, it was a 67-61 win. The West Hope Newburgh Sioux, led by Walker Braun and Braden Bailey. They are off to the B semifinals with a win over Edgeley-Cullman-Montpelier. Bowman County beats our Redeemers 55-42, so it's the Bulldogs and the Rebels. The Rebel girls were in the semifinals at state. The Bowman County girls, though, got bounced by AKM in the semifinals. It's Western Newburgh, Bowman County this time. Bishop Ryan Sargent County to come later on tonight. We'll have the one for you as well on yourliveevent.com on a separate stream. So again, we're going to break here for the national anthem. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the colors and keys to the game and the opening tip from the MSU Dome in Minot. It's LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, and North Star at yourliveevent.com.
Talk about good luck. You can save over $4,000 when you move into Benedictine Mission Court in Ada this month. Sign a lease and get your third month of rent free, and they'll waive the community fee. Benedictine Mission Court provides 3 meals a day, housekeeping, transportation, social activities, a full kitchen and handicap accessible bathroom, plus indoor access to essential health care and on-site Benedictine therapy services. Call today to schedule a tour, 218-784-5250. Benedictine Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
National anthem has concluded here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Let's get you to your starting lineup, starting with the road squad on the scoreboard. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. They'll go with the 6'2 junior, number 2, Brian Karlgaard. A 6'4 senior, number 5, Max Musland. A 5'8 senior, number 13, Blaze Isaacson. A 6'1 sophomore, number 14, Gunnar Thielges. And a 6-foot junior, number 23, Owen Lesko. That's the starters for head coach Taylor Thielges, assisted by Rod Kramer and Lucas Isaacson. And the starters for the North Star Bearcats, so they'll go with this lineup. It's a 6'4 senior, number 0, Carson Simon. A 6'3 senior, number 1, Brett Dilly. 6-foot senior, number 2, Garrett Westland. 6'4 senior, number 3, Parker Simon. And the 6'5 senior, number 4, Dane Hagler. That's the starting lineups for head coach Jesse Vogt, assisted by Jacob Hagler and Aaron Pearl. The Lobos are in the black jerseys tonight. White letters, white numbers, red and black trim down the side of the jersey and the shorts. And the Bearcats are in the white jerseys, white shorts. Bearcats cursive red on the front of the jersey, red numbers outlined in black on the front and back. Keys for me here tonight, it's pretty simple, I think, for LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. The one weakness, if you had to pinpoint a weakness for North Star, we saw it in their loss to Hillsborough Central Valley. They were injured, they were ill, didn't come into that game healthy, and that didn't help their depth situation. So North Star, they play 7 players pretty much the whole game. And so if you can disrupt that a little bit, either with foul trouble or just being aggressive, and getting them out of their rhythm, I think that's the key as well for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. They got to double Dane Hagler. They got to stop him. He's averaging about 20 points per game plus this season. They cannot let him win this game here tonight. That's the big key on the defense for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. On the offensive side, they got to continue to spread the ball around and find the open shooters here tonight. As for North Star, they got to be aggressive. They got to be aggressive. They are a physical team, and they got to show that physicality right away. And on the defensive side, kind of similar to the LaMoure-Litchville Marion defensive key, they got to shut down Muslin, their big player tonight as well. So really, it could be a duel between Muslin and Hagler, and the supporting cast, I think, is going to end up winning this game here this evening. Should be a fun one here on YourLiveEvent.com. Once again, the Bearcats the top seed. The Lobos the 8th seed. The winner of this one gets the winner of Sargent County and Bishop Ryan. Should be a great contest on YourLiveEvent.com as well. We'll follow Sargent County and LaMoure-Litchville Marion through the tournament. West Hope Newburgh and Bowman County are already semifinalists. We're looking to see who will join them in the semifinals. That concludes our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve, covering it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com for a free quote today. And again, we will have a manual scoreboard here throughout the tournament. If you've watched your live event coverage, you're used to automatic scoreboards. Great technology. For this state tournament, we'll go with the manual scoreboard, so I'll give you the clock here as we go. And again, you can also, if you got multiple screens on, you can tune in to Kindred and DLB, I believe is the matchup there. We'll have all the Kindred games for you on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Chase Miller will take you through that one. Kindred and Killdeer. About to start things off here from Fargo. Ball is presented to the center, of course, by a member of the National Guard. Thank you for your service. Again, this is an audio-only stream of today's game due to streaming guidelines will not be able to provide live video for today's broadcast. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. That about covers it all. And it means we are about ready to go here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's tipped. It's one to the Lobos. We are underway here on Wiley. Officials for today's contest here between the Bearcats and the Lobos. Monty Lund from Williston, Ryan Schneider of Oaks, and Brent Kleingen of Bismarck. Missed shot at the early going. It's squeaked out there back to the Lobos. Bring it back up here near the top of the key, driving inside. Layup is missed, rebound, third attempt, missed again, and it goes back out to the Lobos. Three ball on the way. Kaboom! Max Muslin drills the three, and the Lobos take the early lead here on your liveevent.com scoreboard. 3-0. Carson Simon drops it off now. Dane Hagler right side of the lane and scores. Dane Hagler puts it in 3-2 now. Could be a duel, as I mentioned, between Muslin and Hagler. Out of the center, this is Isaacson. Out of the right-hand side of the lane is Carlgard. Carlgard looking for a runner in the lane. Right elbow closed out there for Muslin. Drop back off. Let's go. Now right wing for Carlgard. Carlgard closed out there by the tough North Star defense. It's stolen away by Parker Simon. Layup is good for Parker Simon on the steal and score. And the Bearcats take their first lead of the game here, 4-3. Carlgard Jr. brings it up here for the Lobos. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors for the most part. There's a trio of freshmen, but none of them starts. Out to the left-hand side, deals it in for Let's Go. Back out Carlgard, bounce it back in Let's Go. They play a little catch on that left side. Let's Go barrels Simon and is charged for it. Owen Let's Go, that's his first, team's first of the quarter. And it's a turnover there for LaMoure-Litchville. Marion already their second in the first minute and 45 seconds. 6:15 to go here in the opening quarter. 4-3 North Star. Number 1 seed, 24-1, number 1 ranked team in the state. They lead the way, and Dane Hagler in those fiery kicks and averaging about 20 points per game. Dropped off there on the right-hand side for the Simon brothers. Twins dropped off in for Dilly. Brett Dilly gets it back out. Parker Simon, right corner, fadeaway three. Dane Hagler is short and collected easily by Muslin. Muslin brings it up, chucks it up ahead, but a turnover. Stepped out of bounds, I do believe. And so now North Star gets it back here. A team, their sport of choice, if you had to choose, would be obviously baseball, but they're pretty good athletically as well. Seems like the squad has been playing together for decades. And left side of the paint, Dane Hagler throws up a tough shot. It's a miss, but a foul's drawn as he hits the camera guy. They're on the far basket. And the foul will go against, might be Lesko's second. And it is Lesko's second. 6-foot junior, up to 2 fouls now as Dane Hagler, the 6'5 senior, drills a free throw. Couple of check-ins there on the North Star side. This is Hunter Hagler, the 6'3 sophomore, is in. And also in for the Lobos, Wyatt Miller, 6-foot seniors on there as well. Dane Hagler knocks them both down, and it's now a 6-3 lead for the Bearcats. 5:35 to go in the opening quarter, and we get another whistle. This time it's a push on Carson Simon. That is his first, team's first. And it'll be an inbound there, just inside the half-court line for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Zipped on up ahead, and no toe drag swag for Blake Isaacson. Drop back out for Carlgard. Now between the circles for Thielges. Thielges drops it off there on the right-hand wing. Taking it there is Isaacson. Isaacson will back up now. In between the circles. Isaacson back near the top of the key. Isaacson off the screen from Miller. Now right wing there for Thielges. Back top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Got to step into a three. It's blocked by Dane Hagler, and Hagler takes it away. Hagler spin move in the lane, and it's a foul before the shot, I do believe. LaMoure-Litchville Marion can't hold on to the ball right now. 4 turnovers as we get a media timeout. 5:02 to go in the opening quarter. North Star leads LaMoure-Litchville Marion 6-3.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture. so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. It's values-based banking. iBankNorth.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender. 4:59 to go in the opening quarter. Checking in for the Bearcats is Chaz Bisbee. 6'2 senior comes out onto the floor. Parker Simon gets it inside. Dane Hagler splits 3 Lobos off the box it in for Dane Hagler. Makes it now 8-3. The future Jamestown Jimmy pitcher already up to 6 points. Not ready quite for baseball season yet. Little 8-0 run for the Bearcats since an opening 3 for the Lobos. Right side turnaround jumper is up, missed short, rebound taken by Hunter Hagler. And the Bearcats. And the first turnover of the game for North Star as an outlet pass doesn't quite go to plan. LaMoure-Litchville Marion brings it back up here with Theelges. Kick out, 3-ball on the way, in and out. And the rebound goes to Dilly. Back for Dane Hagler, and he throws it away. 2 straight turnovers for North Star. Muslin picks it up and draws the foul on Dane Hagler. That's the senior's first, team second. As Muslin goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. Muslin using that 6'4 frame of his. He is the tallest player on the team. First shot is up and good at the free throw line. Muslin has all 4 points so far for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. As Westland checks back in. Also in Colby Thiel, just 5'11 freshman, will come onto the floor. Muslin's second is short, and the rebound goes to Hunter Hagler. Westland, Bisbee gets it now, left side for Dane Hagler. And intercepted by Colby Thiel. Just looked like a football pick out there. LaMoure-Litchville Marion gets it back off the third turnover of the game for North Star. In between the circles now for Karlgaard. Karlgaard bounces it down to Muslin. Matched up with Carson Simon. Simon puts a hand on his back, and Muslin kicks it back out to Karlgaard. 3-ball, Thiel just, Colby missed it. Rebound taken by Dane Hagler. The Bearcats are owning the board so far. 3.5 to go in the opening quarter, 8-4. North Star leads at the MSU Dome in this State B boys quarterfinal. Westland. Bisbee looking inside, nearly intercepted, and it is by the Lobos. Now North Star with 4 turnovers after 4 early turnovers for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Things starting to settle down a little bit with 3:13 to go in the opening quarter. Off to the right-hand wing for Gunnar Thiel, just now top of the key for Max Muslin. Into the lane, Karlgaard, turnaround is good for Brian Karlgaard. Brian Karlgaard knocks it down. It's now 8-6. Simon, Bisbee, right-hand side. Top of the key, Westland, Carson Simon. Now left wing, looking inside for Hunter Hagler. Dumps it back down, Dane Hagler. Between 2 Lobos, shot is up and missed, and the rebound, last touch by Dane Hagler, out of bounds. Get another media timeout here, 8-6, 2:40 to go in the opening quarter in this quarterfinal.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain, agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more at iBankNorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. First quarter, 2:40 to go. James Martin's hanging out with you from the MSU Dome, the concrete barn on the hill. 8-6 North Star. They went on an 8-0 run. In between, a 3-ball for Max Muslin and 3 more points on the back end for both Muslin and Brian Karlgaard. Full court press coming here for the Bearcats, trying to generate some buckets off the turnovers. Both teams with 4 of those. As Blaze Isaacson brings it up the floor. Isaacson off the little screen from Gunnar Thielges. Double team pressure there. Getting it inside to Muslin. He's now double teamed. Looking in as it's back across left side for Karlgaard and intercepted. Dane Hagler, second of the game. A steal and a dunk. Get down, Dane Hagler. Hagler already up to 8 points. It's 10-6 North Star. The top seed with a 4-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Muslin around the perimeter. Looks for space. Kick out Karlgaard. It's good. Kaboom. Brian Karlgaard knocks it down. It's now 10-9. 108 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Carson Simon zips it cross court. Dane Hagler right side. And in to Carson Simon. Back Dane Hagler. Thought about a deep three. Won't take it. Westland top of the key. Drops off left wing for Hunter Hagler. Now Carson Simon left side. Skips it on out to Westland. 12 of the shot clock. Back Carson Simon. Inside Hunter Hagler. Back out Dane Hagler for three. Dwight's off the mark and the rebound taken. And a foul collected by Brian Karlgaard. Foul will be the third against the Bearcats here in this quarter. And it will be the first on Garrett Westland. So LaMoure-Litchville Marion looking to take their first lead since the opening bucket. Hunter Hagler will go to the bench. The front five in the numerical order and in the starting lineup will come out now for North Stars. It's another turnover. Dane Hagler again. Turnaround and one for Dane Hagler. Hagler doing it all here tonight. 10 points to the team's 12. As the foul here will be the fourth on LaMoure-Litchville Marion and the first on Gunnar Thielges. Dane Hagler again 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight so far. His only of the and one is good. And the lead is now 13-9 with 1:11 remaining here in the opening quarter. Gunnar Thielges racing towards the cup, left side of the paint. He is closed out. Kick out now. And back to Karlgaard. Karlgaard, Muslin, matched up there with Carson Simon out in between the circles. Parker Simon. Muslin against Parker Simon. It's up and good for Max Muslin. Up to 6 points, 13-11. 45 seconds left here in this opening quarter. The winner moves on to the semifinals. Team that falls short, they'll go on the consolation side. Dane Hagler drops it out at the free throw line for Dilly. Back Dane Hagler. Westland, good perimeter movement to Simon as Hagler gets yanked down to the ground hard. As the foul will go against, looks like Blaze Isaacson. That's his second. Team's fifth. It's bonus either way now for Dane Hagler's already 3 for 3 at the free throw line. LaMoure-Litchville Marion without Dane Hagler is defeating the Bearcats 11-2, but again, with Dane Hagler, it's now still 13-11 after a missed free throw. As the 6-foot senior Wyatt Miller is back in for the Lobos, and Hunter Hagler, the 6'3 sophomore, back in for the Bearcats. Dane Hagler gets one more chance to extend the lead to 3 with the shot clock turned off. It's up and it's good. He's now 4 of 5 from the free throw line as Chaz Bisbee gets in for Dane Hagler. Gets a brief rest here as the shot clock again turned off. 32.3 to go in this first round matchup's first quarter. Cross there for Gunnar Thielges. Karlgaard with it now. Karlgaard surveying, waiting, now dribbling. Parker Simon gets up close. Karlgaard, Parker Simon try to take it away. And we get a timeout called by LaMoure-Litchville Marion with 13.3. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. Carlgard gets it back from Thielges. Carlgard gets it in to Miller. Popped up, lost it. 6 seconds left. He had more time. Too much time left over. Now Muslin with a three-quarter heave. Oh, both guys hit the backboards, but not much more. And so with that, at the end of the first quarter, on our scoreboard, it's North Star 14 and LaMoure-Litchville Marion 11. Second quarter next.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Second quarter here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin standing out with you from the MSU Dome. We'll have, again, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, and Sargent County games for you all weekend long on YourLiveEvent.com. North Star leading as we go to the second quarter, 14-11. The Bearcats, the top seed in this tournament. They have no losses to any Division B teams yet this season. Dane Hagler living up to the hype. He's got 12 of the team's 14 points after quarter number one, and he'll get it there with Hunter Hagler, the Simon brothers, Carson and Parker, and Brett Dilley on the floor for the Bearcats in the white jerseys. Hagler, jumper smooth. 18 feet left side for Dane Hagler. 16-11, tied for the largest lead of the game for the Bearcats. They went on an 8-0 run to take an 8-3 lead. Now it is matched at 5-point margin. Right-hand side for Carlgard and the Lobos. They're going left to right on that screen of yours as we got a foul on North Star. As this one's going to go, I believe, against Simon, Parker Simon. His first, team's first of the quarter. As the Lobos will inbound there, baseline right, with Carlgard, Gunnar Thielges, Isaacson, and Lesko's back out there with those two fouls, and Muslin gets the inbound. Matched up with Hunter Hagler. Muslin fires a three. Kaboom! Max Muslin! His second three-pointer of the game, the Lobos' third, as Lesko almost picked up his third foul there, trying to rush the run of Dane Hagler for North Star. Bearcats moving right to left on that screen of yours, again in the home whites. Carson Simon top of the key, Parker Simon right wing. Parker Simon chucks it left side, Dane Hagler. Now drops it down to the corner there for Simon. Zips it on inside for Dilley. Back out, Carson Simon, three. Kaboom! Carson Simon drills the first three of the game for North Star. It's now 19-14. 6:47 to go here in the opening half of this quarterfinal. West Hope Newburgh, Bowman County, already in the semifinals. Who's going to join them? Carlgard, right corner three for the Lobos. Missed right side of the rebound taken by North Star's Brett Dilley. Dane Hagler surveys the court, gets it up ahead to Parker Simon, left wing. Now dropped off Dane Hagler for three. Long rebound, poked up for grabs, and it is out of bounds. Last touch by the Bearcats, going back LaMoure-Litchville Marion's way with 6:24 to go here in the opening half. In the Lobos, they're 0-5 against state tournament teams, but they have not met North Star. North Star just 1-0 against teams in this tournament. North Star has not played the rest of the top five seeds in this tournament. In between the circles, the Lobos get it here with Gunnar Thielges. Now right elbow, right free throw line. Muslin kicks it back out. Isaacson ball fake three, just a little short, and a foul, a push on Lesko. That's Owen Lesko's third of the team's 6 fouls. And Lesko will likely have to hit the bench once again as Wyatt Miller comes back in as Lesko. Just can't believe it. Hagler calls out the plays. They bring it up right to left. Hunter Hagler back out onto the floor there for the Bearcats. As the right-hand side, it's a bucket there for Parker Simon. His second basket of the game, 21-14, largest lead of the game for the Bearcats. As the Lobos bring it back up here with Isaacson. Isaacson, right wing, cuts back out. North Star going on a little man-to-man action. Wyatt Miller tried to save it and turns it over. Unofficially the 8th of the game for the Lobos. Dane Hagler brings it back up right side. Hagler dropped off. Parker Simon. Hagler again. Carson Simon, right corner three. Kaboom! Carson Simon as the Bearcats starting to pull away here right now after Carson Simon's second made three-pointer. Isaacson brings it back up there for the Lobos. Karlgaard. Now Muslin. Muslin off the screen from Miller. Muslin doing a little magic. Turnaround in the lane is good for Max Muslin. Big bucket there for the Lobos. Taking it down now, 24-16. After a little 10-0 run, another turnover for North Star. Karlgaard flips it up there, missed shot, a rebound, it's out of bounds. And last touch by the Bearcats. We get immediate timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. 24-16, 4:35 to go in the opening half of this State B boys basketball quarterfinal.
If cold weather holds you back from planting corn each spring, you need Hefty brand 40 Series corn. As the industry's only corn seed recommended for soils as cold as 40 degrees, our 40 Series corn is made up exclusively of hybrids with the best vigor and cold germination scores, all treated with Hefty Complete to give you maximum protection. Plus, we back up all 40 Series hybrids with a free replant policy so you can plant 40 Series corn first and plant it with confidence. Available only at Hefty Seed Company.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. 24-16, 4:35 remaining here in this opening half between the North Star Bearcats and the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. The Bearcats, they had a 10-point lead. Their largest of the game on an 8-0 run. Their second 8-0 run of the contest, but the Lobos have taken advantage with a bucket from Muslin and trying to take advantage of a turnover. They do have the ball after a missed shot. Out there for the Bearcats, it's Bisbee, Westland, Dane Hagler, Parker Simon, and Dilly. And the Lobos with Muslin. Muslin steps into a jumper, a little off the mark, rebound Dane Hagler. Muslin, Gunnar Thiel and Colby Thiel just steps out there as well for the Lobos, along with Isaacson and Karlgaard. Bearcats get it back, left-hand side for Dilly, and those pink kicks. Those are bright, just like the lights at the MSU Dome, and maybe a little too bright for Garrett Westland as he couldn't hold on to the ball, and the Bearcats turn it over. They kind of did this about halfway through the first quarter. They were looking solid and then started turning the ball over. 6 turnovers for the Bearcats. I've got 8 for the Lobos so far as Muslin and the guys in the black jerseys and red trim bring it up left to right. Thielges trying to drop it inside. Gunner for Colby Thielges. Now Isaacson picks up his dribble, slings it top of the key for Karlgaard. Karlgaard, back Isaacson, draws a double team. It's poked away. Another steal for Dane Hagler, and he draws another foul. I think the University of Jamestown's thinking, hey, Dane, can you play more than one sport for us? As the foul will go against Blaze Isaacson. That's his third now. So 2 guys account for 6 of the 7 fouls for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Isaacson and Lesko both to the bench now with 3 fouls. Dane Hagler, Bisbee now, Simon, Carson to Westland, back Dane Hagler left side, Dilly left side of the lane, kick out Hagler, 3 short left side, rebound, Hagler, bounce it to the stands. The Sargent County fans collected the ball there, and he was unable to bounce it off a Lobo, which means it goes back to LaMoure-Litchville Marion. 3:29 to go here in the opening half. Again, 24-16. Our score has not moved here for about 90 seconds. As Muslin brings it up now with Miller. The Thielges and Karlgaard. Karlgaard for three. Ooh, just off the mark. Rebound, Miller. Put back is missed. Blocked by Dilly. And the rebound goes to Hagler. Lost it from behind. Bisbee picks it up. Back to Dane Hagler now. Dilly, left wing. 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Bisbee, left side. Backing up a little bit. Back out to left-hand side. Looks a little bit of a zone defense for the Lobos. Missed shot, Bisbee. Rebound, Karlgaard. Karlgaard trying to bring it up here for the Lobos. He'll slow things down. North Star holds on to the man-to-man defense. Here's Colby Thielges. Slip back out there for Karlgaard. Karlgaard looking for Muslin and finding Muslin. Matched up with Westland now. Muslin directing traffic with 10 on the shot clock. Got to make a move. Karlgaard, right wing with 7, 6, 5. Karlgaard moves to the left. Stutters, gets up a shot with 2 on the clock. It's good for Brian Karlgaard. And Brian Karlgaard knocks it down 24-18. 2 minutes to go here in the opening half. Carson Simon, Bisbee. Now Westland back to Bisbee. Nice ball movement there for the Bearcats. Carson Simon barrels over a Lobo and scores. He's up to 8 points now, 26-18. 105 seconds left in the opening half. Both teams have had leads. Bearcats by as much as 10, the Lobos by 3. Muslin draws a double team. Back to Karlgaard in the corner. Muslin gets it back. Miller now, top of the key. Miller, triple team, trying to bounce it. Get it out to Colby Thiel. Just now Muslin, 10 on the shot clock. Got to make some magic happen again. And a foul. He's bailed out there at the end with 8 seconds on the shot clock. This is going to be North Star's second of the quarter. And it's going to be against Brett Dilly, his first. Immediate timeout, 1:20 to go here in the opening half. 26-18, North Star holds the lead over LaMoure-Litchville Marion.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let LaMoure Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at LaMoure Drugstore, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Coming out of the Bank North timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's values-based banking. Learn more at iBankNorth.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. 26-18. North Star with the lead over LaMoure-Litchville Marion. As it's an inbound, baseline left for Gunnar Thiel. Just gets it out to Karlgaard. Lobos have it, down 8. Muslin has been the rock so far as predicted tonight for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Colby Thielges kick out Karlgaard right side. Down the right corner, nice ball fake back. Karlgaard right wing 3. Just off the mark left side of the rebound last touched. Oh, by LaMoure-Litchville Marion. I thought it was off of Parker Simon. But by the way, the Twins, they've got matching shoes out there right now. Very neon, yellow, blue, and pink. Makes them stand out there. Into Dane Hagler with the fiery kicks right side. He's on a fiery roll right now. 28-18. Dane Hagler cooled off a little bit from the first quarter, but still with 16 points. Karlgaard back the other way for the Lobos. Once again down by a decade. At the free throw line, Muslin. Right wing, Karlgaard. Carl Guard bouncing into Muslin, gets free, turnaround jumper short, and the rebound goes to Dane Hagler, and he draws another foul. And the foul's going to go against Wyatt Miller. That's his first, team's third of the quarter, their 8th of the half. As we get a timeout called by North Star. 24 seconds to go here in this opening half.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. LaMoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go online to LaMoureHardware.com.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 28-18, 24.2 on the clock. The Bearcats have held the lead for the entirety of the second quarter by as much as 10, which is what their lead is right now. They have the ball trying to stretch that lead before halftime. Parker Simon, Dane Hagler has been on a tear here so far for the Bearcats with 16 of their team's 28 points. Parker Simon with 4 points so far, 7 seconds left. Hunter Hagler lost it. He got it back, and a travel, 3.5 seconds remaining. North Star unofficially their 7th turnover of the game. As it'll be an inbound there. As Dilly and Westland checks back in for the Bearcats, the Lobos will get it in front of their own bench on the far side. As Carl Guard bounces it in to Gunnar Thiel, just not much time with 2 and 1. Half-court heave, well short. At the end of the first half, it's 28-18. North Star takes the lead into the halftime locker room.
A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Matt and Mike Martins know firsthand the value of quality machinery. At Martins Welding and Machine, they rely on 3 generations of knowledge and expertise in creating quality products for farmers, ranchers, residents, and businesses across North Dakota and beyond. To browse their full selection of bin caps, bale feeders, rock lifts, disc attachments, and more, visit martinswelding.com. Also ask about their garage doors. Martins Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
With roots in Hillsboro, North Dakota, RDK Enterprises has been a cornerstone of the agricultural community since 2011. Now, under new ownership, we proudly introduce GSD Precision Ag. Same great team, same dedication to excellence, but with a fresh perspective. At GSD Precision Ag, we are committed to innovation and forward-thinking solutions that empower your farm's success. GSD Precision Ag, your partner in progress, same trusted service, now with the renewed energy and vision.
Red River Valley Speedway.
Racing runs May through August. For more details, visit RedRiverValleySpeedway.com.
Halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin's here with you. Our score at the end of the first half, 28-18. The Bearcats with the lead over LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Take a look at your first half stats and storyline. North Star, they trailed right away, 3-0, courtesy of a Max Muslin three-pointer for the Lobos, but an 8-0 run gave them the lead the rest of the way. They've led by as much as 10 on a couple of occasions, and a couple of big 8-0 runs for these Bearcats, helping them get in front early. But as we predicted, it's been a duel between Dane Hagler, 16 points, and Max Muslin with 11 to lead their respective teams. Full stats here. We'll start with the Bearcats, again led by the 16 points of Dane Hagler. He's picked up, drawn 6 fouls. Now, I imagine he'll draw 4 more. Can that be counted as a double-double if you draw 10 fouls? I don't know, but that'd be a pretty cool stat. Right now, he's on pace for a double-double, 16 points, 5 rebounds, along with 4 steals and an assist and 2 block shots. Other scorers, Carson Simon with 8 points and 4 points for Parker Simon. Dane Hagler accounts for 5 of the team's 12 rebounds. He also accounts for one of the team's 4 assists and 4 of the team's 5 steals. Crazy stuff here. His plus-minus, though, is third best on the team. Parker Simon, 12. Brett Dilley with 11. As for team field goal percentage, the Bearcats are shooting for the game so far 61%, 11 of 18, 2 of 8 from three-point range, 25%, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 80%. As for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, again, they're led by Max Muslin's 11 points. He's picked up a couple of rebounds along with 2 assists and 2 steals. And other scorers, just one other scorer, Brian Karlgaard with 7 points, a couple of rebounds as well, and a steal. Rebounds, by the way, team-wise, LaMoure-Litchville Marion's actually out-rebounding North Star 13-12. But the turnovers, LaMoure-Litchville Marion with 1 more than North Star, 8-7. 4 blocks as well for the Bearcats, none so far for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. From the field, the Lobos are shooting 29% for the game, 7 of 24, 3 of 12 from three-point range, 25%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Of course, that's 50%. So despite the fact that they are getting well outshot, 61% to 29%, they are still within 10 points of the top-ranked North Star Bearcats. Some other score stats, again, largest lead for the Bearcats, 10 a couple of times, a couple of 8-0 runs, 1 lead change, no ties. The Bearcats have led for almost the entirety of the game. LaMoure-Litchville Marion has led for a grand total of 20 seconds. North Star, their big stat, points off turnovers, 12-3. They're also dominated in the paint, 16-4, and on fast break opportunities, 7-1. It was a 14-11 lead at the end of the first quarter, and again a 28-18 lead at the half. On YourLiveEvent.com, second half is next from the MSU Dome in Minot.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let LaMoure Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at LaMoure Drugstore, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Start of the third quarter. Mark that in here. 28-18. North Star Bearcats trying to move on to the semifinals. We'll take on the winner of our second game of the night on YourLiveEvent.com on a separate stream between Sargent County and Bishop Bryan. And third quarter about to get underway here as the Lobos and Max Muslin bring it across here. In between the circles now for Gunnar Thiel, just their starters out there, Isaacson, Karlgaard, and Lesko out there for LaMoure-Litchville. Marion going right to left in the black jerseys. Red trim. Muslin fighting his way to the cup, puts it up, missed the shot, rebound, put back is good for Gunnar Thiel. Just the third score of the night for the Lobos, 28-20. Bearcats going left to right in the home whites with their starters, Dilly, Westland, Parker, and Carson Simon. And Dane Hagler as Gunnar Thiel just off to a great start here in the second half with nearly a steal. He already has a bucket in the first 36 seconds of the half. Parker Simon hands it off to his brother Carson. Now Dane Hagler, right wing, drops it on in. Access denied by Simon, but a foul first. We'll see who this one is on. I believe it's going to be the first on whoever's called, and Karlgaard is the guilty party. Brian Karlgaard's first. Team's first is Parker Simon at the line for two. He missed the first. Bearcats 4 of 5 from the free throw line in the first half, all from Dane Hagler. It's just the first attempt from someone not named Dane Hagler, and 1 of 2 is the mark now, 29-20. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter. Muslin brings it across there for the Lobos. Left wing there for Isaacson. Now Karlgaard. Karlgaard steps into a three right side way long, and Dilly watches it go out of bounds. And the Bearcats get it back here. In the 24-1, top-ranked Bearcats only lost to Hillsborough Central Valley this year. Not lost to a Division B opponent. They haven't played anybody on this side of the bracket. In fact, the only state team they played is our Redeemers as the Bearcats nearly throws it away. Westland, Parker Simon, Carson Simon now top of the key. Closes it back out with 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Dane Hagler cross court towards Simon. Parker Simon 3, doinks in and out, and the rebound goes to Isaacson. Blaze Isaacson brings it back there for the Lobos, down by 9. Isaacson, right side, picks up his dribble, got to get rid of it. Looking and drops it off for Lesko. Had to sit most of that first half with 3 fouls. Muslin averaging 25 points per game, had 11 in the first half. He's on pace for that 25 abouts as he draws the foul on Brett Dilly. That's the first Bearcat with 2 personals. It's the first team foul as well of the quarter. Resets the shot clock at 35. 6:05 remaining here in this third quarter. Winner goes to the semifinals tomorrow afternoon. Team that falls short goes to the consolation semifinals tomorrow night. Nice feed inside from Carlgard to Muslin. He draws the foul. He'll go back to the free throw line as this one will go against Parker Simon, his second, team second. Bearcats fouled just 5 times in the first half. All 5 starters got 1 foul. As Muslin's first free throw is good. Max Muslin now 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. He had 6 points in the first quarter, 5 in the second. 1 so far in the third as Hunter Hagler will check in for the Bearcats. Sophomore back out onto the floor as Muslin connects on the second. And the lead is down to 7, 29-22. 5:58 to go here in the third quarter. Dane Hagler, Westland, in between the circles, moves to the right. Hunter Hagler, right wing. Back to Westland, looking inside for Simon. Simon backing his way down. Nice feed to Dane Hagler. It's blocked. Rebounded out of the air by Dilly, and the putback is good. 31-22. Brett Dilly's first bucket of the game. Lead back up to 9. Carl Gard of the Lobos with it now. Muslin with it. Muslin right up on Hunter Hagler. Gunnar Thiel just gets it in between the circles. Up to the top of the key. Drops it right side. Carl Gard now left wing for Isaacson. Isaacson drops it off for Carl Gard. Muslin with it now, 10 on the shot clock. Muslin looking to drive, spin move, a lot of them. Shot is just long, and the rebound taken by Dane Hagler. I believe his 6th of the game. Up to Brett Dilly, Hunter Hagler, and back to Dane Hagler. Dane Hagler whips it right side for Carson Simon. Simon now near the top of the key, drops it off. Dane Hagler, kick out, Garrett Westland right side 3, in and out, and the rebound goes to Muslin. Max Muslin brings it back for the Lobos. 4:40 to go in the third. Down by 9. Muslin. Isaacson off the screen from Lesko. Now Carl Gard, left wing. Carl Gard looking to go inside, and we get an offensive foul away from the ball. I believe this one's on, no, it's going to go on Gunnar Thiel, just his second. Team second. Media timeout. 4:28 to go here in the third. North Star 31, LaMoure-Litchville Marion 22 in this Boys State B quarterfinal.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. So 4:24 to go here in the third, 31-22. Carson Simon dropped off to Hunter Hagler. And turnaround is missed, and the rebound goes to Karlgaard. Karlgaard brings it up here for the Lobos. Karlgaard lost it left-hand side. Now Lesko. Lesko driving and dropped off for Karlgaard. Top of the key here for Isaacson. Lays Isaacson off to the right-hand side. 12 seconds, and it's a ball out of bounds. So it'll stay Dane Hagler and the Bearcats. Or excuse me, stay with the Lobos. As Gunnar Thiel just will inbound baseline left, gets it up to Muslin. He'll take 20 in the shot clock. Must have been a kick ball. As it's Lesko off the box and in. Owen Lesko with his first bucket of the game, 31-24. LaMoure-Litchville Marion hanging around. And these 8 teams, they feel like they can play with anybody. We've had 2 tight games so far. I imagine this one and the last one will be the same. Parker Simon. Bisbee gets it now and a turnover. Back come the Lobos with Isaacson. Blaze Isaacson trying to light a fire under these Lobos. Muslin left wing going to work on Hunter Hagler. Muslin closed up. Isaacson steps into a 3. Kaboom! Top of the key 3 for Blaze Isaacson. And the Lobos have allowed just 1 field goal in this third quarter for North Star. 2:49 to go in the third. LaMoure-Litchville Marion closing in. Hunter Hagler dropped off inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Lobos. Dilly will check in after this media timeout. 2:39 to go in the third quarter. 31-27, North Star with the lead, but the Lobos are closing fast.
We've got your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, 31-27. With 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. North Star had led by as much as 10. The lead is down to 4. Bearcats with it. Here's number 4, Dane Hagler's three's just a little strong. Rebound, Dilly. Put back is a little weak. And the rebound taken away by the Bearcats. And a fresh 35 back to Dane Hagler. And looking in for Dane Hagler, missed. Rebound, put back is up and good for Parker Simon. 33-27, 2 minutes to go here in the third. Gunnar Thiel just left-hand side, now Isaacson. Plays Isaacson. Moving to the right and drops it off there for Karlgaard. Muslin, right elbow. Back out Isaacson. Lesko. Now Thiel just lost it, stolen away by the Bearcats. Up ahead, Hunter Hagler. Dane Hagler rifles it. Carson Simon 3, in and out, rebound. Hunter Hagler kicks it back out. Dane Hagler now 1:25 to go in the third. Lead is now up to 6, 33-27. As Carson Simon, Dilly, right wing. Top of the key, Parker Simon. Carson Simon steps into another 3. Kaboom! And just like that, the lead is up to 9 of Carson Simon's third three-pointer of the game. A 5-0 run for the Bearcats. Exactly what Jesse Vogt and his squad needed. Muslin and the Lobos trying to hang with the Bearcats. Muslin maybe got away with an arm bar. Isaacson, Karlgaard 3. Kaboom! There for Brian Karlgaard. His second made three-pointer of the game. He's up to 10. 36-30. An 8-second differential between shot and game clock as Dane Hagler down to Hunter Hagler. Lost the ball. Squeaks back out to Carson Simon. Parker Simon now slithering through the defense and scores. Parker Simon gets the bucket. 38-30. 20 seconds left in the third. Shot clock turned off now for Gunnar Thielges and the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Out near the timeline, Isaacson dropped off Muslin. Muslin, right side of the lane. Muslin lost it, but a reach-in foul. That might be Dilly's third. No, they're going to get it on Hunter Hagler this time. Hunter Hagler's first. Team's third. And an inbound there, baseline right for Gunnar Thielges with 3.5 seconds left. Thielges looking in. Karlgaard wide open three. Oh, off the mark right side, and that ends the third quarter. 38-30. North Star goes to the fourth quarter with the lead on YourLiveEvent.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
Fourth quarter here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin sitting out with you from the concrete barn on the hill at Minot State University. We've gone from Mayville State to Minot State in about a week. Parker Simon's three, kaboom! And that's a big one as North Star got the ball to start the quarter, and their lead is up to 11, their largest of the game, after it was down to 4 just a little bit ago. Lesko in some space. Driving, kicking out, Isaacson three, short right side, and the rebound goes to Brett Dilly. Bearcats trying to hang on and move on to the semifinals. Dropped off there, Parker Simon. Now Westland, right wing, Garrett Westland. Out towards the top of the key, now back left side for Parker Simon. Simon drives back the other way. Westland, 12 on the shot clock, 7:05 to go in regulation. Dane Hagler drives, scoop reverse is missed, but he draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line there for 2 shots. The foul will go here against Max Muslin, his first, team's third. As Dane Hagler been held in check, no points in that third quarter. He's 16 for the game. His first there is good. And Hagler now with the floor leading 17 points. 13, Max Muslin. He has the lead for the Lobos. Hagler makes the second. 6 of 7 from the line for Dane Hagler. It's 43-30. Largest lead of the game here for the Bearcats. Do the Lobos have any more luck in them? Muslin drops it off Isaacson. Now into the lane, kick out, Karlgaard, step back three, kaboom! Brian Karlgaard again, his third three-pointer of the game, 43-33. Lobos not going anywhere. Bisbee back for the Bearcats. Garrett Westland, Parker Simon driving to the cup and scores. Too good for Parker Simon. He's come alive in the second half, just 4 points in the first half, 11 in the second, 45-33. 6:12 remaining here in regulation. Isaacson looking for Muslin. Isaacson steps out to the free throw line, slings it back. Muslin, right wing. Muslin trying to double team, got to do something with it. Isaacson back to Muslin, back to Isaacson for three. Kaboom! Now the Lobos are trying to shoot their way back into this game. 25-36, 5:53 to go here in regulation. Timeout is called by LaMoure-Litchville Marion.
If cold weather holds you back from planting corn each spring, you need Hefty brand 40 Series corn. As the industry's only corn seed recommended for soils as cold as 40 degrees, our 40 Series corn is made up exclusively of hybrids with the best vigor and cold germination scores, all treated with Hefty Complete to give you maximum protection. Plus, we back up all 40 Series hybrids with a free replant policy so you can plant 40 Series corn first and plant it with confidence. Available only at Hefty Seed Company.
We're coming out of this Bank North timeout. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 45-36, 5:53 to go here in regulation. Bearcats leading by 9. The largest lead was 13 just a little bit ago. But a couple of big threes for Brian Karlgaard and Blaze Isaacson. Both hitting 2 this half. Are helping keep the Lobos in it. Got to generate some turnovers, though, try to get back into this ball game. And so Dane Hagler will get the inbound here for the Bearcats. Parker Simon. Dane Hagler. Bisbee, Hunter Hagler, and Carson Simon on the floor. Try to get it into Parker Simon, poked away, he got it back and scores. Parker Simon has been a game wrecker this second half, scoring 13 of his now team 17 points. Fadeaway for Karlgaard is good, and Brian Karlgaard keeping the Lobos in it there, 47-38. Out Bisbee, Hunter Hagler inside to Carson Simon, and it's a turnover. Karlgaard brings it back for the Lobos. Trying to hang with these top-seeded, top-ranked Bearcats. Muslin driving, closed out left side, is poked away, and another turnover, this time Dane Hagler. Hagler, nice move, oh, but he missed it just off the cup. Simon lost it. Hunter Hagler got it back. Denied Muslin. Denied again by Muslin. And last touch by Hunter Hagler. Max Muslin on a mission. Block 1. Block 2. And last touch there by the Bearcats. So Muslin and the Lobos bring it back. 4:35 to go here in regulation. 47-38. Muslin dropped off Isaacson. Isaacson lost it. Back now Lesko. Muslin, deep three. Oh, just off the mark, and the rebound, Dane Hagler again. (47-38) as the Bearcats will look to slow it down just a little bit. For Dane Hagler. He is up now to 8 rebounds on the game, along with those 18 points. Dane Hagler, 7 on the shot clock. Got to get it off right away. Hagler for 3, short, hit the rim, rebound Muslin. Muslin and the Lobos hanging around here. Left wing for Isaacson. Isaacson now back to Muslin. Muslin driving right side. Back Isaacson. Karlgaard for three. It's partially blocked. Hits the left side of the rim, and the rebound goes to Hunter Hagler. Score remains 47-38, 3:18 to go. It's crunch time here for especially the Lobos. Every stop is critical. Bisbee. Parker Simon looking in. Hunter Hagler. It's up and missed, but a foul first. That might be Muslin's second. And it is Muslin's second. As Hunter Hagler goes back to the charity stripe. First is missed by Hunter Hagler. No points on the game yet for Hunter Hagler. Hagler gets another chance. It's up. It's good. 48-38. 10-point lead once again. Lobos starting to run out of time a little bit. They got to go as Dane Hagler with a foul. Dane Hagler, fouls to give, just a second. And that's the first of the quarter. So nothing easy going to come to LaMoure-Litchville Marion with the Bearcats having these fouls to give. Gunnar Thielges. Isaacson. Isaacson moving to the left here, backing away. Off the screen from Lesko. Left wing there for Muslin. Nice feed inside. Thielges back out. Jumpers missed, and the rebound snagged by Dilly. That's a big board for Dilly. As we get a timeout called by North Star. 2.5 to go here. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on YourLiveEvent.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let LaMoure Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at LaMoure Drugstore, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Come out of this Bank North timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more on ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And again, it's 48-38. North Stars led for the majority of this game. LaMoure-Litchville Marion has kept it close. But North Star so far looking like they're going to prevail in this one, but still some critical possessions, including this one right here as the Bearcats with it. Hunter Hagler. Right-hand side, Hunter Hagler driving, dropped off, or Hunter Hagler got it from Dane Hagler and scores. It's a big bucket there, 50-38. With 2:13 left in this one. Karlgaard, top of the key there for Gunnar Thielges. Back to Karlgaard, now Lesko. Thielges again. Isaacson on a curl. That three is blocked. It's up for grabs, and it's taken by Dane Hagler. Dane Hagler's been a machine tonight for the Bearcats as they look to move on to the semifinals against either Bishop, Ryan, or Sargent County tomorrow afternoon. 1:44 remaining in regulation. Bearcats just got to hang on. Still fouls to give for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Not a lot of outs left for them to come away with a win. As, again, the Bearcats holding on to the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Got time to use. Dane Hagler into Hunter Hagler. Gets away. Shot is up. It's short. Rebound. Muslin gets it. Lobos not entirely out of it yet, but they're running short on time. Muslin looking to drive on Hagler. Jumper. is missed. Rebound, Lesko. Isaacson, Muslin. Back to Isaacson. Got to just put it up for three. That's a smooth stroke, but it goes long, and the rebound goes to Simon. Dane Hagler out. Carson Simon. Layup is good. 52-38. North Star on their way to the semifinals tomorrow night, as Muslin and the Lobos gave it a great effort, but just not quite enough in the end is what it looks like. So we get a foul called against Dane Hagler. His third, and the team's second. Inbound there for Gunnar Thielges, out to Muslin. Isaacson, three, short, rebound, Lesko trying to hang on, and another foul on the floor. Dane Hagler's fourth. Team's third. 37.7 left. Shot clock, game clock almost identical. But again, it's going to be a little too late for the Lobos. Inbound to Lesko. Left wing in the corner, Carl Guard, three balls off the mark, rebound Dane Hagler. And Hagler gets away, draws the foul. And Gunnar Thielges there with the foul. Inbound there for Hunter Hagler, Dane Hagler. And up ahead to Carson Simon. He lost it. Picked up to the floor. And a big pile, and a timeout is called there by North Star. 52-38, 18 seconds remaining here in regulation.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request, from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online to triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work, or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And so we've got a inbound there. Time is again winding down as the Bearcats cross the timeline there. They'll come away with the win. North Star going to move on to the semifinals. The final score, North Star 52, LaMoure-Litchville Marion 38. The Bearcats moving on to the semifinals against the winner of our next game, Sargent County and Bishop Ryan. We'll come back to wrap it up next on YourLabEvent.com.
Hey, farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic alcohol and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snowmelt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com. Hey, farmer.
And again, let's make this our final score. 52-38. The North Star Bearcats going to pick up the win over the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. Take a look at the stats and storyline of the game. The Lobos led for 20 seconds in this game when they scored the first points of the game, 3-0, but North Star winning an 8-0 run in the first. They had another 8-0 run in the second quarter. They took the lead up to 28-18. Their lead was as much as 13 in the third quarter, but then LaMoure-Litchville Marion whittled it down to 4 before the Bearcats went on another crucial 5-0 run, and they never looked back, winning the contest again 52-38. Taking a look at the final stats here. Individual leaders there for the, we'll get the full information here. Dane Hagler was the leading scorer tonight. He finished for the Bearcats with 18 points, picked up 10 rebounds, and drew 9 fouls. 9 of the team's 13 fouls committed by LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Again, were drawn by Dane Hagler. Also 5 steals, 3 assists, and 2 block shots. Crazy night for Dane Hagler. 16 points for Parker Simon. And along with a couple of rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, and a block shot. 13 for Carson Simon, 3 for Hunter Hagler, and 2 for Brett Dilly. As a team, the Bearcats, they shot 50%, 20 of 40 from the field, 4 of 15 from three-point range for 26.7%, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line for 73%. And rebounds, they collected 28 total rebounds, 7 assists, and 9 turnovers, -2 assist-to-turnover ratio. As for the Lobos, they were led in scoring by Brian Karlgaard's 15 points. He was 3 of 10 from the three-point line. He picked up as well 3 rebounds and got a steal on the game. Max Muslin with 13 points, averaging 25 a game. So North Star certainly kept him in check. He did pick up 5 rebounds and 4 assists, so halfway to a triple-double. A couple of steals as well for Max Muslin. Blaze Isaacson was 6 off a pair of 3-pointers. Gunnar Theelgis, Owen Lesko with 2 points each. From the field, the Lobos shot 32%, 14 of 44, shot 28% from three-point range, 7 of 25, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. And they had a total of rebounds, a total of 23 rebounds, 6 assists to 12 turnovers, -6 assist-to-turnover ratio. Largest lead again for North Star, 14 at the end of the game, 3 for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. 1 lead change, no ties. North Star led for almost the entirety of the game. Points off turnovers went to North Star 17-6. In the paint, North Star dominated 30-8. And again, it was a 28-18 lead at the end of the first half. LaMoure-Litchville Marion got it down to a 38-30 lead at the end of the third, but again, North Star prevails 52-38. They get the victory. And it's time now for our Precision Ag Player of the Game. With roots in Hillsboro, North Dakota, RDK Enterprises has been a cornerstone of the agricultural community since 2011. Now under new ownership, they proudly introduced GSB Precision Ag. They're committed to innovation and forward-thinking solutions that empower your farm's success. Again, our Precision Ag Player of the Game. I'm going to give it to, of course, Dane Hagler. I mean, you can't not pick Dane Hagler in this situation. Again, with 18 points, drew 9 fouls, 5 steals, 3 assists, 10 rebounds, a double-double for him. Impressive stuff there for Dane Hagler, our Precision Ag Player of the Game. And so again, that will wrap things up here for our first game. North Star gets the win over LaMoure-Litchville Marion, 52-38. As we will come back for our second game of the night between Sargent County and Bishop Bryan that comes up next on YourLiveEvent.com.